Oh, there we go. Hello, howdy. How is everyone today? I am currently in my guild hall because just before I started to stream, I got an idea for the China hutch we're going to build today. And so now I have to run off and go get the things for that. Yay! It's Wobie! You beat me? It's true. Before I got started, because I needed one more of these tree trunks to maybe I might buy a few of them. I think I might need a couple. I'm not sure yet. We'll buy a couple just so that we don't have to come back here. But how's everybody today? I did not accomplish much this week or anything. I spent Saturday, I think I was in Discord maybe Friday and Saturday, or was it just Saturday and Sunday? I can't remember. But I was in Discord for 2 days, but I mostly was working on the trade skill timeline for Scars of Destruction, because I got that now, because my baby bought it for me. And yeah, and then I've been working on the prelude. I realized too late that I was doing the wrong portal to get the shinies that I needed for the prelude stuff. So yeah, I worked on that for quite a while. And then, yeah, haven't really done too much else. I need, what is this one? No, I don't need that. I don't like how thin those are at the top. I wish they were thick. Like these, like look, this is nice. That's got like a thickness to it. It actually looks realistic. That I can work with. Okay, hollow. Let's find it. Hollow. Where is it? Hollow. Okay, buy quantity. Let's just buy 5 more. That should be all I need for now. Oh, and I did do, so I was able to buy 2 more of the, what is it called? The Dark Paw stumps. So I still need like 3 more of those. So a few more days of that. But again, I couldn't bring myself to get on here on a couple of the days. And then, oh, I did Moonlight. I got 20 of these. Hopefully that should be enough to go around. And then I did get 6 more of these flowers as well, because I think I could do something with those. And yeah, so that's all I really accomplished this week. Okay, what are you saying? I was pressing refresh constantly. Nice. Mississippi mud potatoes and taco meatloaf. That sounds amazing. But not beef, ick. Homemade chorizo and chicken. Nice. You can't complain. Dinner didn't get made. It's true. You definitely made that dinner. My goodness. That sounds delicious. But, I mean, you had me at potatoes. You can pretty much put potatoes into just about anything. Just about anything, any situation, and I would be all over that. All right. Okay. All right. Let's head over to the Tinker Fairies Haven and see what we can get done. As if it were an actual surprise to anyone, I'm exhausted tonight. Oh my gosh. Ugh. So my school has, we have what we call specials. It's art, music, library is one of ours. We only go there once a week. And so art, music, PE, library, and then we have STEM lab. And STEM lab, we don't have an actual teacher for, because the district just doesn't feel the need to pay a teacher to put together STEM lab for pre-K, I guess. I don't know. And so I put together the STEM lab every week, and the paras in each classroom are in charge of administering the lesson that I come up with, basically. That's the gist of it, okay? And well, we didn't have a room for it. What I do is I put things on a cart, and then the cart goes to different rooms, to different classrooms or whatever. And it's been a mess. And so we finally got a classroom, and I have been spending the week setting that classroom up, and I am tired as usual. So here I am, and we're gonna try to do as much as we can in probably about an hour. I think that's about all I got in me tonight. But yeah, we'll do what we can. Let's see what you're saying. Found new recipe, had to try it. Yes, the mud potatoes cubed cooked with mayo cheese. I don't know. Well, the cheese part, as much as I love cheese, cheese does not love me. You know what? Need the bunny to go away, first of all. But yeah, cheese and me have issues. We don't like each other. Well, I like it, but it doesn't like me. It's like a love-hate relationship. It causes me to have relations with, you know, the toilet that I don't like as much. So anyways, that's what's going on in my world. But yeah, that sounds amazing. Potatoes and cheese, that's like, I almost want to make these two separately sized things. Okay, this is what I'm kind of thinking. And I wanted to take this off so that I am my natural height. The only thing is that I kind of wanted I was originally thinking about using these. I know my brain's going all over the place here. I'm telling stories and I'm talking. So I was thinking about this and then having like this on its side. This is not exactly what we're playing around at the moment, okay? But you know, just like this, how we had the door before. So door, okay, it's got to be smaller. And then that way we can have cabinets down here, but I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like the log inside a log. So I need to figure out some other container. I don't know, but basically the basic shape of this is going to be this with mushrooms inside as the shelves. That's going to be the main hutchness of it. Yeah, I think I should just leave it like that. Just mushrooms and forget all this nonsense. Yeah, forget all this nonsense and just have shelves. And then we can have like maybe a flower as like a bowl to hold like the silverware and stuff instead of a silverware drawer. Right? That could work. I like that idea. And then I was thinking about using flowers as the dishes. And I'm like, you know what? No, we're just going to use regular dishes. But, you know, because I have to do everything as crazily as possible. Now, I don't know if I want this as close to the stairs as I have it. I think I do want this like here and like here. And maybe a third one. We'll just pop a third one in here just to like, I don't know, make it a hutch. I wish that, oh, you know what? We could flippy dippy this over to give it a different look. Like that. Okay. Same with this side. Then that way it's like not all the same across the top because I hate that. Also, in other good news, this kitchen is going to be one of the easier-ish rooms to decorate. I say that now. It's probably going to be, that's going to be my final last words. But, you can sing stuff in the floor up here. You can sing stuff in the floor, and you can still touch it from the top and the bottom. Ooh, ooh. See? Ta-da. I guess because there's an actual room that you can immediately get to, like this is all considered one room, I'm sure, inside the code, and that's why you can pop it through. Because even though this leads down into the basement, I don't think from here to here is considered one room. I bet they patched this whole basement in as one thing. Because I know from experience of working in here that I can sync stuff through this floor. So this must be considered one unit, but not down to the basement. if that makes sense. And I know I'm not quite done down there, but yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so we can sink stuff into the floor. Hot diggity darn. I'm so excited. So this should be a little, hopefully a little bit easier. Okay, what are you saying? And me and cow milk don't deal well, but some reason the lactose and cheese don't mess with me. Oh, I've heard that. I don't have a problem with cream cheese or mozzarella as much. And I've heard that that's because they both have less lactose than other cheeses. I don't know, but oh man, I have to avoid the damn milk. Yes, it's true. Eater of items. Yes, it is. It very much is. Okay, so let's play around with this configuration and see if we can't get this to be a little bit something. I kind of like how it's, these ones are stuck through the floor, but I like it just a little bit of the roundiness showing off here. Let's see. That just seems better. Okay. Now how I could get tinkered in here is I was kind of thinking about maybe making the plates. When I was like, no, I'm not going to do flowers. I was like, ooh, I could maybe make the plates out of gears. That's a thunk. Oh, you know what? This is not going to get close because of the, yeah, this top part here is where the collision is. Okay, I don't hate that. Let me turn this a little bit, though. No, you're not stuck. Stop it. Okay. I like that turned that way, but let's get this maybe a little closer if we can. What if we move this and get this in where I want it? Yeah, I kind of like that, how it's really laced into each other. Okay, and then let's see if we can't get this piece. And don't ask me about me and yogurt and cottage cheese, because I love it, my body says no. Yeah, same. Unless I want to spend 2 minutes after eating it. Yeah, my problem is that it makes things take longer than it's supposed to, like days longer. And so yeah, we can't do that. Okay, why? So this is like a glitchy area, I'm assuming. What if we, it might be because it's flipped upside down. But if we go like this, hopefully we can get this in here. There we go. I just want to make, I want these intertwined like the other ones. Like that. Okay, all right, that's looking pretty good. Scaffolding when things don't work, la la la. Okay, yeah, I'm liking the bottom. How it's kind of, okay, we just got to make sure it's not sticking through down here anywhere. I don't even know where that would be sticking through. But it doesn't appear, it would be over here by the front door, I think. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be sticking through. All right. So now we just got to try to get some mushrooms in here. And then I do want to get stuff on the shelf as well. I also kind of want to see, get some vines going in here. Me and these vines. Ugh. They're just good. They add just enough of the look that I want in here. That's why I got like 20 of them. Not sure yet. We'll think on that one. Let me think on it. So I've noticed that a lot of people are like working on the Headless Horseman. I have not done the Headless Horseman. ever. Okay, no, I take that back. So I have trauma. Not trauma. It's not really trauma. But like when I first started playing, I think it was my first Nights of the Dead. So I started playing like in the summer, I think. And then Tinkerfest was my first holiday. I do remember that. And so Nights of the Dead, I'm like, you know, doing the quest, and then I saw the Headless Horseman, and I didn't realize, I had no idea that there was things, because this is my first MMO. I did not realize that, you know, you were supposed to group with people. So I ran in and started trying to fight him because I thought he was just an enemy, and I got yelled at a lot by people. Oh, they're like, you fucked us. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. But yeah, so I just avoid that kind of stuff for the most part. Oh, Heroes Festival is coming up. I'm not a big fan of that one either. Oh, I don't like public quests, like at all. Okay, I like the staggered look. This is coming out okay-ish. Not doing it, but yeah, I log in for ponies and grab the recipes. Oh, good. I'm glad you grabbed the recipe. Oh, did you get your party sign excellent? Don't forget party sign excellent. Okay, I don't want that facing the same way. I want this turned different. All right. I don't know if I want to turn that. There we go. I guess that's fine. And then, what happens if I turn it all? Oh no, it'll do that. Okay, hold on. But then if we pull it out, oh, it's just the same pattern. I was like trying to get a different mushroom pattern, but now it's all kinds of cattywampus. Great. Okay. Just trying to kill. Yeah, it's true. It is kind of a different pattern on here, I guess. Hold on. Let me see if I can't. If I do this and then completely turn it and then pull it out. I just don't like sameness. You know, that's my downfall. There we go. Getting a little bit different look here. And let's do one more. Should we do that? Or maybe more? I'm not sure yet. I kind of want a little bitty shelf like that. Like it's a little different. And maybe just because we're trying not to go for symmetrical here, just have one top shelf. Like so. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. Well, hello, Tori Allen. How are you? Okay, wait. Dude, seriously just had a customer say my house by the sheep and lambs. My reply, yeah, I'll give them your address for GPS. We don't care about animals. We do care about animals, though. Just saying. But not like that. Not in that context. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right. I think that's good. Now we got to go look at dishes and see what dishes we want to stick in here? Do I just want to keep it to the plates, bowls, and silverware and cups, or do I want to put pots and pans here, or just assume that the pots and pans are in the kitchen? Probably just assume that the pots and pans are going to be in the kitchen. Right? That's me. Oh, hello, Shark. How are you? I saw you finished your Lego build. That was pretty impressive. Not when sending cabs. Yeah, I think that's how we want to do it. Okay. All right, we got to go find dishes. Move these back down. They have too many of this stuff. These, let's go put everything else downstairs. I just don't want to get this all mixed up. Oops, that's not what I wanted to click. Hello. You're so happy. I'm glad. Yeah, I bet that took you forever. Holy crap. What is this? Oh, that's my grand lava shelves. Then need to go back over here. This is my prelude stuff, so I know how much of each item I already have bought. I'm almost there. My goal is to have 10 of most things, 5 and of the rest, and then everything else is going to go into these blossoms. Even though I have a feeling we're going to be able to buy this stuff when the prelude comes out, or when the X-Pack comes out. It's bad as when doofus call and try giving me directions to turn right and then left and then first left. Give me an address. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yep. Okay, we need to wait. We're going to save first. I don't actually remember the last time I saved. Okay, leave the house. Well, Shark, welcome to my stream. We are building a house that Tinkerbell would live in. A Tinker Fairies house. So everything is made out of plants as much as I can, or tinkered items. Why are you down here, ma'am? What's happening? That's a problem. Okay, dungeons. We're gonna go check out the craftable showroom first, and then we'll go to the buyable dungeon and see if there's anything. I thought it was gonna get done sooner, but nope. When I had missing pieces. Oh no! And then you got extra pieces. Yeah, that does happen sometimes, but I've heard, because I follow a lot of Lego things on YouTube. I think if it's like just missing like 1 or 2 pieces, that you can actually message the Lego and they'll send you the pieces or something like that, or you can purchase them easily. I'm not sure. You almost forgot. Uh-oh. It's now finished. Now I'm on to the next 2 Lego sets. Are they just as big, or are they going to be smaller? Okay. All right. I'm kind of thinking, okay, if we're going to stick with the tinkered theme, we'll get the tinkered cooking utensils. That's going to go on the kitchen somewhere, but one of these, aren't these polished cup? No. Ornate cup. Honestly, the rock cup would probably be the rough stone cup. I could use the tinkerer's mugs. That would bring in the tinkered, some of that, but I don't want just mugs in here. I want cups too. Let's see. Oh, they're smaller. Okay. It was missing 6. Holy guacamole. Broiled cheese topping on ooh. Would you stop it with the cheese? You're killing me, Smalls. Copper cup. Okay, why don't we lacquered wooden cup? Why don't we keep the cup fairy themed? We'll do the wooden cups. All right. And then, of course, the silverware, which I'm going to craft because, holy crap, I'm not going to go feed that stupid halfling. I don't know if I'm about teacups. I should add teacups, but I don't want to add teacups. These are pretty. What are these called? Oh, they're Brew Day. And they're already stacked. I guess we can have, they're a nice green color. They seem very fey-ish. Okay. Now, the bowls. I like these because they look like flowers, and I have stacks of them. I think that's what we're going to go with for the bowls. They're saucers, technically, but they look like bowls. The plates, on the other hand, I mean, we could just go with these, the Hulak plates, because they can just be plain, right? I really don't want to stack up 100, so I do want to go with the stacks, I think would probably be the best. These aren't plates, these are bowls, yes? Saucers, yeah. Why don't we just get all of these? It's going to tell me I have too many windows open here in just a second. Okay, let's just do all 3, and then we can have, you know, the fancy china, the not so fancy china, and then just the regular plates. These are technically Tinkerer's bowls here. Like if I wanted to stick with the Tinkerer's theme, but I don't think there's plates. Yeah, and like I said, I wanted to, well, that's a stack. This is a bowl. Yeah, it doesn't have plates. Still gonna be amazing. It's a Jurassic Park Lego set. A mini bonsai tree set. Nice. Because I hate ketchup. Because way too oh, you don't like ketchup because it's too sweet. That's interesting. Paste. So, salsa and taco sauce for topping of meatloaf is spicy. Good. I had to try it. Ooh, that does sound yummy. Okay, we're gonna pretend the pans are in the cupboards over yonder. But I think that that's going to be it for our thing here. Okay. Yeah, because I don't think I really need anything else at the moment. All right, I think I got a good mix. Let's go check the Bible dungeon just to make sure there's nothing that I would want instead. And go crafting. Actually, we should check the shared deco storage and make sure that there isn't an overabundance of some of this stuff in there. Ugh, I still have that facing the wrong way. Okay, dishes. No, these are vases. Oh yeah, see, because the bowls over here are just this wooden bowl. Nope. Okay, so none of that. The plates, there's only this one plate. Did you know you can only buy one plate? Isn't that crazy? Cups. Any cups? No. No. Okay, I think that's it then. And we're not doing the pantry yet, so I don't need to worry about food. But I definitely need to purchase one of those. Okay, all right, I think we're good then. We're gonna go craft this stuff. Tomato paste with salsa and homemade taco sauce, because of course I'm out, but tomato sauce, taco seasoning, vinegar, and water boiled to make your own taco sauce. Nice. It's way more spicy. Well, I can't handle the spicy, ma'am. You're killing me. But if I just use regular taco, like the not so spicy taco seasoning, I bet it wouldn't be so bad. Where am I going? I am going to the guild hall. Okay. Oh, I should have the STEM lab done by next week. That's the goal. This next week we're gonna open it up. Oh, but I was so mad today. So we are encouraged to use Microsoft 365, okay, 365, whatever it's called. Whatever. And so I did that. I made my visuals for my classroom with that. And then I should have made them in Canva. Oh well. Anyways, I'm not allowed to print in color because I'm just a para. And so I had the Office printed in color. And it came back and it was all messed up. All my stuff, like words were on the wrong page and stuff like that. And so I was like, okay, well, it's my margins because I did narrow margins, whatever. So I fixed it all. The problem is like when you look at it in the screen, it's fine. It's when you look in the print preview that it all messes up. And so, oh my gosh. So we went back and forth. Oops, went back and forth. I even had the tech guy take a look at it. He couldn't figure out how to fix it. So finally I gave up, put it in Google Docs instead of Microsoft 365. And tomorrow we're going to see if it worked. Because, oh my God, I almost threw my Chromebook today. Tinker's utensils. All right. Ugh. You know, I love technology. I'm a computer girl. I grew up around computers my whole life. But when it doesn't work, it makes me want to cut things. Oh, you know what? What did I say? Remember when I said we were going to go to the shared deco storage? Yeah, I didn't do that. Let's go. Why did you let me come here, Wobie? You forgot to remind me. It's all your fault. Oh, Wobie, do you have a membership this month, right? Can I ask you to send an in-game mail to somebody? I'll send you their deets in a tell if you're willing to. Gotta quit trying to pause when phone rings. It's true. It's all your fault. No, I'm just kidding. And of course, it would never be my fault. But yeah, I got a really nice mail from somebody regarding the Celestial Splendor Hotel, and I wanted to thank them for the nice mail, but of course I cannot send in-game mail, and I have tried sending them a tell last night and today, and either they ignore tells or they are, you know, or it's like in a different tab and they're not hearing it, maybe. So either one, if you could, yeah. Stack of, okay, so none of the stack ofs. Stack of Hulock plates. All right. Brew day, nope, okay. Anything silver? Silver. No, okay. Of course. I should have known that I wasn't going to find anything in here. Lacquered. There's a Q. Oh, look it. I found wooden cups. Huzzah. Throwing them chromy things is bad. It's true, especially when it's owned by the school. You know, we'll just go ahead and pick up all of them. I doubt I'm going to use all of them, but you know what? And then I'm positive there's no tinkered mugs in here because I have totally, yeah, I keep cleaning out the mugs in here. Yep. Oh, you're on Wobie at the moment. Okay. Yeah, if you could just send them a message saying that I thank them for their words and would love to tour one of their works and tell them about my YouTube channel. That's what I attempted to do. Whoops. Okay, I'll have to send it to you later. They're not on at the moment. Okay, where am I going? I need to go to the guild hall. Where am I going? I keep saying that. It's like when you walk into a room and the doorway makes you forget where you are. That's me every day, all the time. Okay, I did make, oh, I only need one cooking utensils. Okay, tink mug. Let's go ahead and make 5 of these. Not 10, 5. Oh no. Oh, it's the rough agate again. Dang nabbit. We're gonna have to go harvesting. This is gonna be a longer night than I wanted because the rough agate on the broker is way too freaking expensive. I ain't paying those prices. It's not happening. And I keep being lazy and not going back to the Thundering Steeps to go harvest this. I'm scared to open my mail. Had to reply to someone wanting a commission and had to tell them winter isn't all the way here, so still not playing much. Oh, well, that's okay. They might wait for the commission. Hello. It's interesting about commissions. Here we go, Antarctica Station. I have done a couple of commissions, but only because somebody, the decorator who was commissioned to do them, asked me if I wanted to help on the commission. But otherwise, I do not get contacted. That's all right. Probably because it takes so long. Because I can't do anything fast. Hence why I don't do the swaps anymore, because it was too much. Oh wait, they're doing that thing, aren't they? Or maybe hopefully the PQ is not going on at the moment. Okay, no, thankfully. Okay, we want the wind-swept stones, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Come on, thank you. Oh, barnacles, hold on. Use. Ooh, it's been long enough. Thought person would say never mind. But they still want me, of course. Look at this. Look at this. They're up here. What the heck? I love this. There's a shiny in Kelethin. Well, no, Greater Fadark, that shows up on the roof of one of the houses. And often, not like just sometimes, but like often when I fly past, it is up there. And I think that's just hilarious. Not wind swept stones. I think it's fantabulous. I love stuff like that. I love finding areas that have the shimmer that EverQuest made. That makes my heart happy too. Because then it's like, it's not just us that makes shimmer. It's them too. I don't know, never had balls enough to do them because I never really finish places. Like one thing about commissions, I think, though, is that you'll feel more like you need to finish it, and that might help get past that ADHD not finish things, is by having an actual reason to finish it. You never know. You could give it a try and make some plat along the way, or whatever they're offering, chrono. Yeah. Says, I've seen your deco work and would like to hire you to do New Hallis Home. Ooh, yeah, heck yeah. New Hallis Home is fun. Hiding up there, it's true. You gotta have wings to be able to get some of these. If I wouldn't get so many gold clusters. But I am getting quite a few. Hopefully I can use the gold clusters for something. This wasn't supposed to turn into a harvesting event, but I have too much stuff to make. Doot doot. Oh, I also am no way going to be able to use all of my, what is it called? The chaotic element, this thing. This is even, I still have more at my guild hall. So I have 756 here. I am not going to use all that because I just don't have the motivation to sit there for all that time and craft. I don't know if you can trade it or give it away, but if anybody needs it, let me know. Because if I can give it away and or trade it, I will do so. Oh yeah, that girl, I get it. That's another, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why my projects take so long, but one of the main reasons is I refuse to allow myself to work on another project until I have finished the project before. And so that means, like with the only one I didn't do that on was Celestial Splendor, because I had started it, hated it, left it for like 10 years, and then came back to it. But otherwise, because it was after that, leaving that I made the rule that I had to finish before I move on. So if I get stuck, I get stuck. Then I go work on my dungeons. That's the rule. And also why I don't have more than one project going on at a time ever either, because I don't want to get overwhelmed and not finish any of them. But those are just the tricks that work for me. But everyone has to find their own tricks if there is one. I do understand that there's just sometimes, no matter what tricks you try, your brain is just like, nope, never mind. But you never know until you try the tricks. Oh, you did an Xmas swap or Frostfell swap in one. That's one swap I haven't done. Because I don't like Frostfell. I know, you can come for me. I'm not a big, like in real life, I like Christmas decorations. I do. I like having my Christmas tree, but I have a black Christmas tree with blue and white and purple lights on it. So it looks like a galaxy. Because yeah, I can't, red and green, I just can't. And I didn't want to enter the Frostfell swap and then have to decorate Frostfell colors. You know, like what if the person was like, I want it to look like it threw up Frostfell, and I'd be like, the best I can do is blue and white. No, I would have made it work, but yeah. I did participate in the very first neighborhood, the Frostfell neighborhood, and I made a little hobbit house, and I loved it. I think it had but it had very subtle green and red. It wasn't like overbearing. And so yeah. Ugh. Have like 4 of those, I think. Haven't done the new X pack yet. I'm saying they better give me the stuff in expansion. If they don't, seriously, I'll give you some. The crafting quests are pretty easy. I mean, you just have to have like any food. Well, I do the provisioner one. And so any food stuff, literally any food stuff you can use. Food and wood, I think, and stuff like that. And then the celestial stuff. And you get, well, if you have, you get 4 tokens if you have membership per recipe. So you can gather it up pretty quickly. Because you never know. I just remember the first prelude I ever participated in was the one was when the shadow mannequins or shadow house actors came out, and there was something else I forget, but anyways, it wasn't sold ever again, and now I have like only like 2 or 3 shadow house actors, and I'm so afraid to use them because I had hardly done anything in the prelude because I didn't really understand fully what it was, and it was hard because you had to go around and kill elementals, and yeah, so not hard. I guess it was more boring than anything. Just round and around and around Antonica killing elementals. I remember that. And then you get tokens and you do the shadow So I only got 2 or 3. And so I've been like hoarding them because I haven't found a good use for them. And I'm like, it has to be like the perfect use for me to actually bust one of them out. Second account only 9. Oh my gosh. Is my fave more than the others? Wait, hold on. Had to buy... Okay, hold on. Have like 4 of those, I think. Okay. Had to buy the Hex House, and yeah, it interrupting me finishing the apartments. Well, yeah, because the Hex House is so cute. Is my fave more than the others, mainly because I can take a new tune to max crafting during Frostfell fast. Well, that makes sense. See, that's why you would, you know, I can get behind that. First account, 18 tunes. Second account, yeah, okay. All right. Oh, that's another thing I got finished. I crafted the recipe book that you get from Scars of Destruction when buying the X pack. So I got all that furniture in the craftable dungeon. And I got the Hex House furniture recipe book that you sent me, Miss Wobie. I got that furniture crafted into the craftable dungeons as well. So thank you so much for that because, yeah, it's gorgeous. I love it. I can't wait for Frostfell this year because then we can finally finish Party Sign Excellent and I can get all that glass. I'm so excited. I am going to change the glass out in the fireplace in the Tinker Fairies place because it's too bright, the current one that I have. So I want to use one of those darker greens. I think it's going to look really nice. There's a lot of windswept stones today. I'm getting a lot of agate. Good. How much agate have I gotten? Voist their agate. Oh, good Lord. It's so tiny. It's hard to tell. What does agate... Okay, it looks like a rock like that. That's what I thought. You know, you'd think it would be easy to see. That's not agate. Okay, am I just being stupid? This one? There it is. I got 150. Hey, that's pretty darn good. Okay. We're going to go, though, for a while. Arch door frame of irisite crystal is my biggest. Why can't they give us the bloody... Exactly, yes. All that irisite crystal or whatever it is. That stuff. I missed the prelude that you got that from first. The first one, because there was 2. And so I missed the first prelude. Spent a ton of plat to buy as much as I could off of the broker. And then it came out in another prelude, I feel like. I think I missed that one also, but then I was able to more easily get some more off the broker for not as expensive. So, yeah. I think that's how it was. But so I ended up, I do have quite a lot, and that's another one that I just hoard. I've used it in a couple places, but yeah, it's mostly just sitting there. Not doing much, except making my dungeon look pretty. Because I just, once it's gone, it's gone. It's so expensive now to try to buy it that I'm like, no, I can't. And then also, you know, I want to hold on to it too in case anybody really needs some. And I have it then. I don't know. I bought bunches clear and turquoise glass. Was thinking making tile floor. Ooh. You hated it? Oh, in the Hex House? Was it because of the glass or because it didn't match the Hex House? Because, you know, we're getting all those different colors. I bet I could look, but I think we're getting a purple one and then maybe like a purple with a gold one. I think there's like a dark brown one too. But that could look nice. I like the sound of that. I would think, yeah, I would think a checkered glass floor would look really cool. I still have a bunch, but not enough to build the house I wanted in it. Oh no! Yeah. So far, all I've used it in is Celestial Splendor at the very the very top of the ceiling in the lunar lounge. It's the only place. Okay, all right. We got hopefully enough agate to last us for a little while. And that was only because I really literally could not find anything else that I liked up there. I remember that day. Vass was watching me decorate on Discord. I was working on there, and he was yelling at me. As he often did, because I would build something and then tear it down about 20 times before I finally settled on something. Yeah, the upper floor. But was it because of the glass just didn't look good in the house? The color of the glass? Or was it just glass in general you don't think would look good in the house? Might work better when we get to... Yes. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Oh, I hate... This time of year is great because it's cooler outside, but it's like at that weird point where it's too hot to run the AC, but it's too cold to run the AC. The AC won't run, but it's technically too hot to just have the windows open because it's hot as fuck in here. Okay. These are all going to be crafted at the woodworking table because, you know, metal bowls are definitely crafted at a woodworking table. So we want the Hulak blossom bowls. That's these ones. Yes? Okay.
I work at 10 now.
Oh, hold on a second. I got to mute. Okay, I'm back. My husband was telling me that he has got to go into work early tonight. So, okay, so we want the stack of Hulak plates. Ugh, I hate that how it won't. There we go. Yeah, plates. I'm thinking 2 stacks of each. That should be good, right? We might have to make more. Just notice, get your pony out when you haven't, so pony grabs Amber. Oh, well, yeah. If I actually thought about my pony ever. It's out getting holiday harvest right now. And then I was having it collect Scars of Destruction because we do not have very much of that stuff in our guild box. So I was trying to get that filled up. All right, stack of blossom saucers. Blossom saucers, begin. I just thought it was turning lame. It didn't, so it just was kind of lame. Yeah, okay, I understand. Kind of like everyone makes white marble house stuff, so I've been trying to avoid it, but white marble really fits. Well, then use white marble. Who cares what everybody else is using? Make it your own. Just because everybody's using the same color. I felt that same way back when I first started watching the original house tours. I was like, man, sumac is so overused. I hate sumac. But now that I've seen ways that people have used sumac in more interesting ways. My love for sumac has come back. But for a while there, me and sumac were like, no, not good. Okay, Barude teacup stack. It's gonna be a workbench. Okay. We're gonna craft, it makes 2. So why don't we go ahead and make 2 stacks of that? So then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 cups total. That should be good. And then I wish there was an option, the 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, but 1, 2. Make it 2 in the quantity, just have a 2. Is that so hard? I want it. Okay, I'm pretty sure I make the silver stuff over here. We're gonna make 5 of each. Silver fork. Wait. Oh, it's a Frostfell workbench. Okay. Well, we'll do the Tinkerer's mug then first. Did we make any Tinkerer's mugs? No. Okay. I just want 5 of those. Tinkerer's mug. 5. I'm pony freak, but yeah, they do. The pony finds some fine stone, blah, even when they harvesting stuff. Interesting. It's like why I avoid. So you avoid sumac too? We thought same thing. Oh yay. Right, but you know, I have, like I said, I've seen interesting ways that people have come up to use it, so it's not as bad anymore. And I understand, I also, the same with the white marble, I understand why people use those so much is because sumac is a nice looking wood that's very, it doesn't have a lot of grain detail, so it's a very flat base color that you can then amplify with the decorations around it. Same with the white marble, it's very flat base color, and so I understand why it is used so often. Silver fork. Okay, should we do like, oh, it makes 2. So why don't we go ahead and make 10 of each. I don't think I'm going to use all 10, but get a depot in your guild hall, then start making 5 and store the 3. That's what the shared deco storage is for. But I also don't want to fill it up. Also, our guild hall amenities, I think we are maxed out at the moment. And I am not, although I am the leader right now, the only leader who logs in, I am not the owner of this guild hall, so I try not to like change too much because I never know when that owner's gonna come back. I know it's silly to sit and wait around, but I'm a very loyal person, so here I am, once again. Torn into pieces. Okay, I'm done. I apologize for that, y'all. Okay. This is one of my favorite things I've ever built. My Frostfell geode. Again, I don't like red and green, but I had to make a Frostfell section, so I wanted to come up with something unique, and that's what I came up with, my Frostfell geode to match the fiery geodes over here. Yeah. Anyways, okay, I think we have all the dishes, and I have the flowers I want to use in here, in the house. Alrighty. White marble blend. It's true. That would make a really pretty cabinet. Like either a sumac cabinet with a white trim or a white cabinet with a sumac trim would both look very, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. I was thinking, is this all I have left? Is one blue and one red? Or one pink? So the pink and the purple are from Day, and the blue, I don't know if that's a repeatable quest. Let me look that up really really quick. Who said quack? Nobody, not me. Oh, Lord. Okay, item name is Blue Vespire. Nope, that's not how you spell that. Good Lord. Okay. Quest reward from, it is repeatable. So I can go get more of these blue ones. Easy peasy. So let's go ahead and grab a blue one then. Okay, and then I wanted to, and the thing about Irrelissi Day is I'm hoping to have this done before Irrelissi Day, but if not, then I'm going to buy a bunch of those flowers and put them in here. This was supposed to just be a short project, but it is turning into a not as short project as I would like. Actually, you know what? I'm going to grab both and just do it. The only thing is that, yeah, maybe I'll just have the two. One blue and one red here. I thought I had more laying around somewhere, but I guess not, because I would have had them all in there. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, Depot sucketh a bit, but I overfill mine constantly. Right? I don't know. I can't bring myself to, well, also, to have the ones where you can have multiple depots, which is what I would want so that I could like organize stuff. You have to get off the marketplace, and I can't afford that. So it's fine. I prefer my dungeons. Thank God you can make your own silverware now, right? That stupid halfling. Wait, which video? Now I forgot what we were talking about. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Okay. So that is what I'm thinking about putting the silverware in, like sinking it down into the mushrooms. Okay, yeah, we'll do something like that. Okay, how do I want to do this? Oh, the utensils we're gonna go place over here for sure, so we remember to use them. Okay, let me make myself, we're gonna get these fey sized. I mean, I guess that's about as fey sized as you can get. I wouldn't want to make them smaller. It's as big as her head. At Luna's biggest size, the cup is as big as her head. But it's so tiny. It's such a tiny cup. Oh, goodness. The man not home, and I've been up since midnight, so I'm grabbing food. Okie dokie. Sounds like a plan. Okay, I usually see cup. We're going to need like a step stool. I feel like, well, okay, even though we physically cannot fly in buildings, I feel like if you were actually a fairy, a fae, and you had wings that could fly, like you just fly in your own house all the time, right? That's what we would do. I kind of just want to have these like haphazardly around. I'm just kind of placing stuff, seeing if it fits where I want it. The teacups, oh, those definitely need to be smaller though. They gotta be about the same size as the cups. I'm just playing around here. Yeah, that's obviously not right, but we're gonna pretend. I think I need to turn on my light until I get a light in here because I can't see. And if I can't see, then I know others can't see. Pull out all the plates and bowls and such. Because those have to be smaller as well. I do love those. Those are nice. Tinker's mugs. Once again, let's make them a little smaller. Okay, it's coming along. And then, so yeah, I made that shelf, but I don't know if I want to put anything up there. Except for maybe the maybe the mugs can go up there. I do want to flip everything over. Video when you deco your guild hall. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I made a video of that. And saw a Bari guild hall. And yeah, now I'm gonna grab other Harvest Depot too, because I make houses just for harvest for holidays. I know. I loved Bari's guild hall. When I walked in and saw those houses, I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like that and Frostfires, I was like, wow, I am not even close to that. Like, okay, hold on. Housing. There's a couple houses on Time and Space in Gorowin and places, but Luna is my main housing. And so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19 houses, 2 on Time and Space. So a total of 21 houses. And let's see, of the one, oh, I should have kept this open. The 2 on Time and Space are finished. So that's 2 houses finished. And then technically we're going to call this finished. So 3, that one's not. I don't know about that one. Eric Comus, that's what I'm in right now, right? Eric Comus. Yeah, so that one's done. So let's see. That was 4, 5, 6, and that's not by me, so I'm not going to count that. The Little House of Horrors is by Kian. So that's 6 houses I've done. 7, 8, 9, 10, not counting that one because it's not by me. Not counting that one because it's not by me. So 10. I have completed-ish, if I count the showrooms as being done, 10 houses. Total. Ever. Okay, the potato good, but I was out of bacon and it's supposed to have it. Oh yeah, it'd be so good with bacon. That's another one that's like, I love it. It does not love me. Why does my stomach have to take away all my favorite foods? It's not fair. Okay, so here's what I was thinking. Put the bowls like that. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna have to fiddle with that. And then maybe like, well, these ones need to be stacked up here because the silverware definitely has to go down here. I mean, that's just a given. But I was thinking about stacking these ones up tall, like so. There we go. Now it looks different. Okay. Yeah, this is going to take some fiddling. Fiddle faddle. Yeah, because no. What? Why not? Okay, another thing I could do. No, I was thinking about maybe using, I don't even know if I want to use the flowers. Oops. They could get smaller. I don't know if I want them smaller. But I feel like it needs something to hold the silverware in. But I don't know if these flowers are it. So if I oh golly, okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna make things a lot harder than it needs to be. But then, ooh. Wait, I can maybe make a little box out of gears. What do I got? What do I got? I do have some gears. That's the smallest that gets. This gets pretty small. These ones could be good too. Oh wait, these ones have like a long pole too, don't? Nope, they don't. Okay, so let's grab these and grab this one. I'm also gonna grab these. Okay. All right. Here's what I'm thinking. Is this going to work? Finished houses 2, I think, in all these years. Now, no. You have finished houses because I have toured I have toured more than 2 houses. I'm pretty certain of yours. Okay, see, I shouldn't have grabbed, why did I grab the wall ones? Because this is going to cause me to have to do this weird, no, would you, thing like this, and then, oh, and that's as small as that gets too. Ooh, Okay, I think better, wait, no, that might be copying, well, did I see somebody use the rectangle hulak plates? I feel like I did in a video. They used the rectangle hulak plates to hold their silverware. I want to do something similar, but I want it either tinkered or fey version. There is the tinkerer's long bowl that could work, but I don't know if it gets small enough. Hold on. Oh, and I know I haven't taken a break, but like I said, I'm fixing to get it off here. I'm getting pretty tuckered. Okay, hold on. Where am I going? Craftable. Where's my craftable dungeon? Here we go. Well, all the apartments are houses. So there's more than 2. Oh, all the apartments together are considered one because it's coming off of the Zamarin court. Is that what we're saying? Or am I completely misunderstanding things? I wish we had a gear that got really tiny. Like teeny, teeny, tiny. I know there's some gears that are tiny that are on things. If we could sync those into things, and you could have tiny little gears. But it's not what I'm looking for. This is the bowl I'm thinking of. But, oh yeah, see, that's as small as it gets. And then, so compared to the bowls, that's how big the bowls are in my house. Yeah, that is not going to work. And yeah, like I said, I think I saw somebody using that. And so don't want to use that. I want to come up with something. Baskets are nice. I do like baskets. There's always like this thing too. That's very organic looking. Huh. Let me go through my plants and just see if there's a plant that I can make work as something to hold the silverware. That's what I want. Yeah, Doman House, first one with the silverware drawer, because I crafted them. Nice. Okay, let's go to... Oh, and another good news. Tex has gone back to playing 7 Days to Die. plays Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, I think, is when he plays 7 Days to Die. And then the rest of the week, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, because he has off Thursdays and Mondays. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, they're still playing Dune. And so, yeah, I got to play 7 Days to Die this weekend. I'm so happy. It's nice to just get on there and just wrench cars and plunder around and not do much. Okay, let's go. I have not worked more on this, so it's still in the awful state that it was in. Okay, is there anything? It's not going to make my life difficult. Oops, that's not what I wanted. This one. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't realize that that was so. But still, I don't know. I don't think that's quite what I'm looking for either. Again, I am also just making this way more difficult than it needs to be, like always. What can I say? Ooh, you know what? I might go check my tinkered stuff too. See, I like stuff like this. Like this would be great, except that it's got like a thing in the middle, and I don't want to have to fight with that. Is that so wrong? And then like flowers like these, it would be, they would, I've noticed inside this house that those flowers don't show up very well once you put lights in. So, okay. I have green stuff over there, so I'll look at that in a second. I mean, there's always this, and you could sink it down, but no, I don't want to deal with that. These flowers are nice, but again, they have stuff in the middle, and then they get huge, too. They don't get very small. Don't need trees. There's this flower, but again, I think that would just make my life difficult, because I'd have to stand up all the forks and stuff in it. It's not like they would lay flat. And then if I'm just going to do like a flat thing like this, I might as well just use the mushrooms that are there, right? I just feel like they would roll off of that, right? There's this. This has a nice little curve to it. This might work. I mean, that's like more of a boat. That might work. I didn't realize it got that small. I mean, that's not that small. Hold on. Compared to... I didn't really shrink these down too much. I did a little bit. Okay, it might work. Do I have a bowl on me? No. I was hoping I still had a bowl on me. Okay, we're going to say that's a maybe. I don't know if I have the tokens for it tonight, though. So that might have to be a next week Luna's problem. Or something I'll work on during the week, and then we'll have it when we stream next week. Maybe. Maybe. I love these. Oh, come back. These little spirals that come out of here. I want to find a use for those. Those are pretty. This is a relatively flat flower, but you would have to be able to hide the bottom part. And again, I just can't be bothered. Yeah, I don't think any stumps would really are really what I'm looking for. And again, this one's really pretty, but nope, has something in it. I think that leaf is going to be my best bet. I think you get that in Moldura. Let me check. Single life leaf. Okay. For 1 coin of the grand artifice, that, whatever that word is, 10 coins of the eternal queen. Currency, coin of the grand. I only have 3 queen coins and none of the grand. So yeah, so I am definitely going to have to do some sort of quest. Okay. All right. Not tonight. Oh, look at this stuff. Wouldn't it be funny? I don't think this gets small enough. Oh, it does. It gets pretty small. Just putting it into a thing of potting soil. No, that'd be silliness. Okay, let's head back to... Where's the teleporter? It's around here somewhere. There it is. Let's head back to the house and just kind of peek at what we're doing. But I think this is going to be it for the night. Like I said, I'm fading fast. I still don't know any more about when my surgery is. I will hopefully know by tomorrow. If they do not call me tomorrow, I am calling them because it will be a week and a half, and he said that they should call me within a week and a half. So, from when the last time I was talking to my doctor. So I will be calling them tomorrow, the scheduler, and hopefully getting this darn thing scheduled. And then we will go from there. Travel portals. This is my only way to really get to this house, except for going the long way through Greater Fadark, because I do not own it. I do not even own the alt. This is a house I am making for a friend of mine. Hence the warning up at the top of the screen. So if you are Bellana and you don't want to see this, please do not watch. You can watch after I'm done, and then you can see it. But this is a house that I was supposed to do for her years and years and years ago, and I'm finally getting to it because, again, I take forever. And yeah, years and years and years ago. And since I had just finished Celestial Splendor, I didn't want to have a long break of not streaming something while I worked on this, so I figured to just stream it. But yeah, I am liking how this is turning out. It needs some tweaking. The dishes need to be put in a better place. They're obviously floating and things like that. So we got to think of lighting, though already we have some sort of glitchy lighting going on here, which is fabulous. Love that. 10 out of 10. But yeah, I might be streaming Monday, the 27th, because although I work, I don't have students. So mentally, I won't be as exhausted. So I may be streaming Monday night. I will post a thing if I decide not to stream. So yeah, so look for me then. But for sure, I will be back the 30th, Thursday, October 30th at 6 p.m. Central. I think we're still in daylight savings time. I don't know when daylight savings time ends, honestly. It might be this weekend, for all I know. You'd think my Google Calendar would say, but whatevs. Upcoming videos. Let me look. What you got? He hadn't brought home groceries yet, so guess doggy gets spicy. No! Don't give him spicy meatloaf and taters. He's gonna have the runs. Then he farts up my house. Yes. Man half supposed to bring home doggy food. Oh no, poor puppy. Okay. So I have already toured Dakuza's Village of Crafters. It was fantastic. I had to actually ask him where the secret dragon lair was, so that was fun. And I cannot wait to show you all that. So that'll be coming out Saturday, and then CNC Funeral Services by Shanette should be coming out on Sunday. So look for those videos this weekend. Yeah, I won't be putting on one out on Monday because I still work and I want to stream. So we'll see how that goes. And so yeah, so that's upcoming. Join the Discord. I've been trying to be in the Discord more, just hanging out. Come and hang out, you know. I do behind the scenes work a lot, oftentimes in Discord, but we can come and chat or not chat. You know, if you just want to chill, that's cool too. All right, whatever you'd like, but the link should be in the description. And okay, what are you saying? Okay, I tried to remember. Have a great night. Yes, thank you all for joining my stream, and we will see you all in my next video.